If there is a company that I really love in making beautiful and functional products, it will definitely be Xiaomi. I've been using many Xiaomi's products throughout my life and never really have been disappointed once. Today we're taking a look at another AirPods Alternative from Xiaomi, and I really like the implementation and the design. So will this be a worthy competitor to the Apple Airpods, and will this be a good AirPods alternative? Welcome to a review of the Xiaomi Air 2 SE. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with a review of the Xiaomi Air 2 SE. The last time that I've looked at a Xiaomi earphones was about 4 months ago, and that was the Xiaomi AirPods Pro, which was a pretty decent pair of earbuds. And if you're interested in checking out my review on the AirPods Pro, I'll leave a link up here. So Xiaomi has always been my favorite brand when it comes to minimally designed functional products that also perform at levels that some big name manufacturers cannot even match. And now that they have launched their latest iteration of the AirPods Alternative, which fortunately is not another clone in the market. So Xiaomi definitely put in a lot of unique touches to make these earbuds stand out. I personally bought these earbuds for about 125 Malaysia ringgit, and it retails in Amazon for about 43 US. So there are a lot of different prices out there, so do check out my links in the description below if you're interested in getting these earbuds. So before we get into the design and build, I think one of the things that many people are confused is the Air 2 SE versus the AirPods 2 SE. For Xiaomi, just a recap that only in China they will call it the Air 2 SE, and everywhere around the world it will be called the AirPods 2 SE. So that is their differentiation in terms of their branding. So overall, when it comes to AirPods Alternative, there are really few things that we consider before recommending it as a worthy alternative. So one of the best AirPods Alternative that I've tested so far is the Tronsmart Onyx Ace, and it really is an earbuds that gives the AirPods a run for its money. We're going to take a look at the build, the sound quality, and the overall performance to see whether or not this Air 2 SE is a good earbuds. The Air 2 SE comes in a very typical Xiaomi box and showcases the earbuds on the front. Taking out the case from the box, it lets me feel that Xiaomi has never really degraded in their build quality and continuously makes every iteration of their earbuds better than the last one. So the new Air 2 SE comes in a new style case. Instead of slotting the earbuds at the top, it now opens up like a clamshell and the earbuds sits flat inside the case. The entire case is very minimal and really fits the look of the entire range of Xiaomi earphones. The case is a matte white case finish and has a very nice smooth touch over the case, and unlike the AirPods, the Xiaomi case doesn't get smudged up by fingerprints and really stay clean and classy throughout its use. So the front of the case has a very small and subtle LED indicator, and if you flip the earbuds case to the back, you will see a USB Type-C charge port at the back. And looking at how this budget earbuds can have USB-C, I kinda don't understand why some expensive earbuds still uses micro USB. So at the bottom of the case, you can see how Xiaomi uses a very faint wording about some of the technicalities of these earbuds. So opening up the lid of the Air 2 SE is really quite satisfying. When you open the lid, it simply flips open and snaps into place. So there's a very smooth hinge holding the lid. It really don't feel cheap and doesn't slam shut when you tilt the case around. So that's a very nice touch over there. So you can see how the lid stays on even though if I tilt it sideways. So personally, I feel that the earbuds is a little bit on the larger side, but the head of the earbuds is actually almost identical to the Apple Airpods. So the differentiator that Xiaomi has on these earbuds is really the stem of the earbuds, and the stem is quite large, reminding me of those old Bluetooth headsets back in the days. But overall, the earbud sits very nicely inside the case held on by magnets, and it gives the earbuds a very nice, very classy look overall. So the stem of the earbuds is the same matte white finish you find on the case, but the ear tips itself is a glossy white earbuds, very similar to the AirPods, which gets pretty slippery when it's oily. So overall, the earbuds will give you about 5 hours of continuous playback time, and the case charges up the earbuds an additional 4 times, which gives you about 20 additional hours of playback time, and the earbuds and the case takes roughly 1.5 hours to fully charge. And overall, I think the design and the build quality of the Xiaomi Air 2 SE is really quite impressive. As a tech company, Xiaomi has never really disappointed us in the features department and has continued to pack in great features into a small and tiny package like this. The Air 2 SE is fitted with the latest Bluetooth 5.0, which supports AAC and SBC audio codec and should give you sufficiently good connection performance as well as latency performance. The earbuds itself is rated to be IPX5 water resistant and should give you sufficient protection from workouts or if you get caught in the rain using these earbuds. And again, since these earbuds are not rated to be swimming earbuds, so please don't bring them swimming. The Xiaomi Air 2 SE, and very similar to the AirPods, also has a sensor to detect if the earbuds are removed from your ears and will pause the music accordingly. So this is especially convenient when you need to talk to someone suddenly and don't want to miss out on your song. It is a great feature to have, and many more expensive earbuds really don't have this feature. So connecting the Xiaomi Air 2 SE to your mobile phone is actually a very simple process. So Xiaomi made it very easy, and similar to most AirPods Alternative, all you gotta do is open up the case and you should start to see the earbuds blinking very rapidly. So all you gotta do is click on scan, and you should see Mi Air 2 SE appear in your mobile phone. So all you gotta do is click on it and it should ask you for a prompt. So once it does that, click on OK and your earbuds is now connected to your mobile phone. So that's how you connect the Xiaomi Air 2 SE to your mobile device. So let's get to the interesting part of these earbuds, the sound quality. And the Air 2 SE, very similar to most AirPods style earbuds, have a kind of flatter, more natural sound signature because of the open style ear tips. It does a very good job by letting you be aware of your environments, but the trade-off of that is the lack of bass reproduction. So although similar to most AirPods Alternative, the large 14.2mm composite diaphragm does give the earbuds a nice sound profile overall. But at least to me, the sound signature is not tinny and metallic. It still has a slight warm feel sound signature, and it's not as bright as the base's W04 Pro or W09 that we looked at previously. So for an AirPods Alternative, the sound signature is decent, but definitely not as powerful and dynamic as the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. In terms of the call quality, the Air 2 SE is quite a decent pair of earbuds with the ENC technology. It uses 2 separate microphones on the headset and uses beamforming technology to help with noise reduction in the background. The technology of it sounds pretty impressive, and it does have very good performance in real life. Again, the performance of it is decent, but definitely not the best out there. So let's take a listen to the call quality test of these earbuds. So this is a test to see whether or not the Xiaomi Air 2 SE is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking without any ambient noise in the background, and you should be able to hear me very clearly. So what I'm going to do next is turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear the difference. So now I have a simulated background noise playing in the background, and you should be able to hear a difference and whether or not the earbuds is doing a good job cancelling out the background noise and making my voice come through clearly. So anyway, this is a call quality test of the Xiaomi Air 2 SE. So with Bluetooth 5.0, there really is no issue with latency when watching videos on YouTube or Netflix. However, playing games still isn't ideal in most of the earbuds today. And we really hope to see transmission speed gets fast enough to support gaming fully wirelessly. So let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So this is a test to see whether or not these earphones actually have a latency problem. So what I'm going to do now is clap into the microphone and you should be able to tell. So here we go. And if you see the hands not synchronized with the sound, then you will know that these earphones actually have a latency problem. So the Xiaomi Air 2 SE is kind of a disappointment when it comes to the controls. So there's no volume controls and as well as track skipping controls, and basically the controls that they provide you is very basic and very minimal. So in order to play or pause media, simply double tap on the right side of the earbuds like this, and you should play or pause your media, and also pick up phone calls if you're getting a phone call. But apart from that, it says that you can call out your assistant by double tapping on the left side of the earbuds, but I never really had the chance to pull out my assistant, so I never got the luck to do that. And basically that's all of the controls you get. So basically play or pause your media, which is very disappointing in a 2020 earbuds, and I really hope Xiaomi will, look into that and fix that in their future earphones. Overall, the Xiaomi Air 2 SE is a decent pair of earbuds, but I would still go with recommending the champion of AirPods Alternative, which is the Tron Smart Onyx Ace. Although the execution of the Air 2 SE is great, I think the lack of controls is enough reason for people to skip these earbuds. We really hope that earbuds manufacturers learn from one another and improve on this point in the future. So that is it for this review, and if you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video to all your friends around, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.